Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel for another video. Now, this is the video that everyone has probably been waiting for and sort of anticipating, is the Newport County retained and release list 2024-2025 going into the 2025-2026 season. Now, before we get into the article, look at what Newport County have posted. Make sure to smash a like on the video. As always, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Drop your comments in below. Why are we releasing this list before a manager's announced? Or have we already announced the manager internally and waiting to announce it publicly? If we're announcing this list before we've announced a manager or confirmed a manager, whether that's, internally or, just not telling the fans yet, then that's a massive red flag. Because some of these players that we've released, the new manager might want. Some of these players that we've kept, the manager may not want. So unless the manager's been confirmed by the club, and obviously not publicly yet, I don't believe there should be any players released or retained until a manager is certain. But that's just my opinion anyway. We drink to the retain list. Cheers. Let's have a look what Newport County have said then. Following the conclusion of the 2024-25 season, Newport County can confirm its retained and released list. We can confirm that 10 players will depart the club this summer following the expiry of their contracts. In addition, new offers have been made to Shane. Oh, actually, I don't want to read that. We'll just get into it as we go. We are also pleased to announce that 5 academy players have been offered professional terms ahead of the 25-26 season. So, released players following the expiry of the contract. I'm going to read each one and sort of just give my opinion on it. Lewis Webb, never played. Don't really have any qualms on that. Never played, never really saw what it was about, and it was only a 6-month deal. Carl Jameson, injury prone, accident prone. Again, would have preferred to move him on. Glad we've done that. Luke Jeffcott's an interesting one because, again, we never really saw the quality that Luke Jeffcott possesses. It is an interesting one. I'm sort of unsure whether it's going to turn out to be a good one or not. Obviously, brought in as a striker, played number 10, probably played his best games as a number 10, but he's released. Jeffrey Bonney, again, never saw. It was only a 6-month deal. Josh Martin. Now, I don't think Josh Martin was ever the answer, but I think under a different system, a different manager, you can maybe make an argument for him having some sort of role in the team. I'm a bit gutted about that one, I'll be real. I think that's the one from this list that you're looking at thinking, we could have given it a go. We could have tried to see if it worked under a different system. He's got the technical ability. He's got the first touch. He just needed to work on end product and football IQ, but he's gone. Hamza Kagbo, again, never offered anything. Kiban Roy is a weird one. Again, I would have liked to see what Kiban Roy could have done in like next season or the season after under a good couple of years of good football, but he's gone. Josh Sebri is an interesting one. Again, when I've seen Josh Sebri play, I think he's a really good centre-back. I think there's qualities to his game that we probably could have sort of explored to keep in. His on the ball skills is really good. He's decent in the air, but he's gone. Nathan Wood and Dan Barton, again, glad they're gone. Nathan Wood never really had a chance, and Dan Barton, again, never played. Offered deals with discussions ongoing. Shane McLaughlin, Nick Townsend, James Clark, Aaron Wildig. Now, hear me out. Shane McLaughlin, 100%. Shane McLaughlin, 100%. Nick Townsend, 100%. You don't want to lose a goalkeeper under contract and be only left with one goal with one first team contracted goalkeeper. I agree with both of them. James Clark. Now, as much as I rate James Clark, it's the age that's a big issue for me. He's getting on. Injuries are becoming an issue for him. And I think there could be, we could have kept the Sebri and let a Clark go. If we're going to keep, obviously, Shane and Townsend and Wildig, the experience is still there, but I would have let Clark go to keep Sebri. Clark, I'm worried about. If it's a 1-year contract. I like it because we can bring in a younger player with experience, not injury prone. But if it's a 2, I don't think it will be a 2, but if it's a 2, I'll be a bit gutted. And Aaron Wildig had to stay 100%. You know, we lost Scott Bennett last season, and it massively, massively halted us. We kept keeping Wildig for another year. I like it. 100%. Players returning to parent clubs: Noah Mwene, Kieran Evans, Kyle Hudlin, David Ajiboye. Mwene, very injury prone, barely saw. Kieran Evans, I'm gutted about. Now, the reason why I'm gutted about Kieran Evans is I think there's massive qualities to his game. Cardiff obviously got relegated. He'll be in League One next season. Massive, massive step from League Two to League One. If he can make that step, he plays week in, week out for Cardiff. Simple as that. Kyle Hudlin, absolutely terrible. And David Ajiboye as well. So glad both of them are gone. Kyle Hudlin, 6'9", couldn't win a header. And Ajiboye, again, as much as how quick he was, he had decent first touch. The first touch at times was wanting, was left wanting. And again, you know, no IQ in the final third from David Ajiboye. Academy players offered professional contracts: Moses, Alexander Walker, Riley Lonergan, Sam Watkins, Corey Evans, Morgan Evans. Again, the only ones we really saw is Moses Alexander Walker, and he was decent. The 10 minutes or whatever it was that he came off the bench against Tranmere means nothing. Be interesting to see what happens with them next season. All remaining players will remain under contract for the 25-26 season. The club would like to thank all departing players for the best efforts during their time at the club and wish them well for the future. Best efforts, I think that leaves that lightly. So, just to sort of recap, the players that we've let go, there's only a few that I'm a bit wary of. Lewis Webb had to go, Jameson had to go, Bonnie had to go, or was going to go anyway, Cargbo, Wood, Barton. Bit thing about Jeffcott, Martin, Wright and Sebri, but again, the managers obviously, whoever it is, or Hugh Jenkins, feels like they're not right. Offering deals to McLaughlin, Townsend, Clark and Wildig probably would have edged away from a Clark extension, but I can see why he's done it. It's experience. Players returning to parent clubs can't do anything about, and academy players, obviously, we're yet to see what that will entail. Let me know your thoughts down below, of course. Those are my thoughts on the 2025-2026 Newport County retained and released list. And also make sure to smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, hopefully the players that we have kept on can be decent. And the players that we've let go, good luck to the future. I'm not going to be, oh, they've left. No real big name has left. We've offered a new contract to the starting goalkeeper, to the starting right back / centre mid, our club captain. So yeah, I am confident for the season if we can get a good manager in and get a good structure in place. But that is the retained and released list. Make sure to smash a like on the video, as I said, and I'll speak to you in another video shortly. And one more time, up the county. Thanks for watching.